Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's wonderful webinar on Red Deer College MSM Agent e-training 2021 live. I see a lot of attendees in the process of joining in, hoping that all of you are safe and healthy from wherever you are attending this webinar. A good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen from all parts of the world. I would like to thank you all for taking time out of being here today with us. I am Folusho Awogbami. I will be your moderator for today's webinar. For those who don't know me, I'm the manager for MSM Africa. I am delighted and pleased to introduce today's spearheader of the webinar, Ahir, the marketing manager for Red Deer College in India. Before I hand over mic to Jay, I would like to run through the housekeeping requirements that are needed for today's presentation on the Zoom platform. So what is today's agenda for the webinar? First, you will be hearing a comprehensive presentation on Red Deer College. Then we'll be taking questions during today's webinar. And I will request all of you to drop in your query in the Q&A session present in the control platform. The question will be answered at the end when we have Q&A session. Please feel free to ask all your query while the presentation is on progress. For those who have just joined in, welcome to today's webinar on Red Deer College MSM E-Summit 2021 live. Without further delay, let us keep starting by welcoming our spearheader, Jay. Jay, over to you.
Thank you very much, Folosu, for the wonderful introduction. Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing great, and thank you for joining in today. I'm sure this session would be helpful for all of you. And to start with, I'll give you a brief introduction about Red Deer College first, and then a bit information about Red Deer as a city. Then we'll jump on to the housing options we are having for all of our international students, and then the major part programs we are offering and why students should choose Red Deer College. So team, this is the main campus of Red Deer College. It's a really huge campus, and our students can get all the required facilities on campus. May it be restaurants, may it be the accommodation, each and everything would be on campus for all of our students. Also, for someone who doesn't know about Red Deer College much, Red Deer College is a public college and is soon going to be a university. So we will be Red Deer University in a couple of years. We are already in process, and we do provide all the UG diploma and bachelor's degree programs as of now. So team, we do have more than 7,500 full-time and part-time students. And as I said, we are dealing with huge diploma and bachelor's degree programs. Most of the youngsters are always more motivated when it comes to sports. So apart from academics, we are pretty active in athletics as well. So students can definitely take part in our annual competition, which would be having 7 different sports and 15. Also, team, for most of the students, maybe they are going to US, UK, Canada, or any of the Western countries, the major concern is the field job once they're graduated. But here with Red Deer College, we did a review last year and we found out that 92% of our graduates are able to find the job within 6 months of the graduation. There can be many factors, which can end up giving this good results. May it be the location of the college, or may it be the quality of education. But what matters the most is the practicums, I guess. So we are not providing any of the internships or co-ops programs, but we are providing practicums. So what does practicums means? Practicums means, if let's say, for example, the student is enrolled in early learning and childcare program, they would be given opportunity to visit the schools in nearby areas, communicate with the teachers and principals of that schools, to work with the children or the students of that schools. So by having practicums while they are studying, they would be able to develop their professional network, also to understand how their life would be once they're graduated. All of this while they are studying. So I guess this is one of the reason we are getting such a good results, and that is the reason on the left hand side you can see the numbers are on a higher end. That is 96% of graduates are satisfied with the quality of the education at RDC. So team, we are having two campuses. One is the main campus, which I showed you earlier, and other one is the downtown campus. Both of them are located in the city of Red Deer and in the province of Alberta. The reason behind developing downtown campus was certainly for business programs only. So if you guys are having any students who will be enrolling in business programs, they will be studying at downtown campus. The reason being the practicums in the CBD area, which would be much more accessible and easily accessible as compared to main campus. So all of the other programs would be held at main campus and the business programs would be held at the downtown campus. So team, as I said earlier, we did a review and found out that most of our students were satisfied with the quality of the education. We asked the reason that why they love RDC. The first and the foremost reason we came across was the small class sizes. So we do have a policy team that none of our classes would be having more than 40 students at a time. Reason being, it's really difficult for students to settle down over there, maybe in a new country, into new education system. So all of our professors and lecturers try to communicate with each individual and help them settle down over there. The second thing students the most about RDC is our focus on hands-on learning. As I said, we will be having practicums instead of internships and co-ops programs. 90% of our programs would be having practicums, which means students would be learning while they are studying. That will definitely help them getting the jobs once they're learning, which has been loved by students. As far as facilities are concerned, team, students are definitely loving our campus, our facilities, may it be classrooms, education system, may it be accommodation. Each and everything is being loved by our students. Coming to the major part, team, the location of the college. So Red Deer College is located in the city of Red Deer in the province of Alberta. And considering the geographical location, it's exactly in middle of Edmonton and Calgary. So this has its own benefits. This would definitely lead to more opportunities for the students who are looking for jobs over there. So Edmonton to Red Deer is a 1 hour drive and Red Deer to Calgary is 1 hour drive too. So considering this, students would be having job opportunities, not just in Red Deer city, but also in Edmonton and Calgary, which are two of the biggest cities of Alberta. A bit about Red Deer city team. So we do have population of more than 100,000 people. So it's not that small city as well. And considering if more than 100,000 people are living, definitely they are not sitting idle, right? They would be having businesses, they will be having job opportunities. So student would be able to find the job in the city of Red Deer. However, Edmonton and Calgary is the backup plan if student looks forward for more job opportunities. Also team, you there are from different countries in the city of Red Deer. So it's quite a multicultural city. And there are more than 112 languages spoken in addition to English and French. So basically, would directly, indirectly help our students to settle down over there. And mentally, they'll be more confident because most of the people around them would either be an international students by themselves or would either be international workers over there. Coming to the housing options team, so we do have on-campus accommodation available for each and every international students, and I each and every student to opt for the same. Reason being, it's really cost effective. When I say about cost, it can go from around $2,300 per semester. Mark my words here, team, that's the per semester cost and not per week or per month cost. Definitely cost would depend on the type of the unit student is selecting, maybe bachelor's or 2 or 4 bedroom units. Just to give you a rough idea, if the student is looking forward for off-campus accommodation, the cost of the same would go from around $400 to $1,200 per month. So you guys can definitely imagine how cost effective on-campus accommodation is. And additionally, if the student is living on campus, that means the transportation cost would be almost nil. And the classes will be right in front of their houses. The transportation of the students would be almost nil if they opt for on-campus accommodation. Coming to the major part, programs we are offering. So as I told earlier team, we are providing UG diploma and bachelor's degree programs. Also, we are offering certificate programs. So all of our certificate programs would be of 1 year. All of our diploma programs would be for 2 years. And all of our bachelor's degree programs would be for 4 years other than university transfer studies. Coming to the programs section team, we do have programs for most of the fields available in the market. May it be business, may it be engineering, may it be science, or may it be legal terms. Start with, we do provide certain certificate program, may it be educational assistant certificate, administrative professional certificate, early learning and childcare certificate, pre-health science certificate, and management certificate, which would be a pathway to business administration diploma. We also have medical laboratory assistant certificate for the students who want to brush up their skills in the field. Coming to the diploma side, team, we do have a diploma of business administration, neurology and sports studies diploma. If we talk about engineering, we have mechanical and electrical engineering diploma, visual arts diploma for the students who are pretty much creative, maybe in terms of paintings, maybe in terms of architects. This is the program for them. Legal assistant diploma, early learning and childcare diploma. Coming to the next part, we have social work diploma, occupational and physical therapist diploma, pharmacy technician diploma. So these are the diploma programs which are for 2 years team, and definitely I guess we have covered most of the programs and most of the fields where generally students like to study. Coming to the bachelor's side, we have 2 of the bachelor's degree options available. One is the Bachelor's of Applied Arts with the major option available in acting, film production, live entertainment. Other one is the Bachelor's of Applied Arts in animation and visual effects. Both of these programs would be for 4 years. And we also have university transfer studies. I'm sure you guys must know what is university transfer studies team. For them who doesn't know, just to give you a rough idea, in Canada, all the bachelor's degree are 4 years. And in general, universities would always be more expensive as compared to the colleges. I'm not comparing RDC with any of the particular institutions, but in general, universities will be more expensive. So we have done partnerships with certain universities. For that, student would be studying first 2 years of the bachelor's degree at RDC and last 2 years of the bachelor's degree at the partner university. The benefits student would be getting while enrolling on university transfer studies is first, they will be saving a lot of money on the total tuition fee. How? Let's say, for example, if any of the university's first semester fee is $10,000 and if RDC's fee is $7,000, let's assume that they study 2 years, that is the 4 semesters at RDC. So they will be saving approximately $12,000 on the total tuition fees. I guess that's definitely not a small amount. Additional benefit, student would be able to get 2 certificates at the end of the degree. One would be the diploma certificate from Red Deer College, and other would be the bachelor's degree certificate from the partner university. The third benefit, let's say, for example, if there is any student, who wants to drop out after the first 2 years of the study, they can definitely do that. They can get the diploma certificate from Red Deer College, and on the basis of that diploma certificate, they can apply for post-study work permit as well. So under University Transfer Studies team, we do have Bachelor's of Arts, Bachelor's of Commerce, Bachelor's of Science, and Bachelor's of Education with various major options available. So there are various options and courses available at RDC. Definitely entry requirements for each and every program would depend individually. You can definitely get in touch with Folusu, and I'm sure he would be able to help you with the same. I guess English language requirement is not applicable for the students there in Nigeria, but if there are any chances that you are recruiting students from other areas of the world, definitely just have a look at the entry requirements. We do accept TOEFL, IELTS, CAEL, MELEP, PT, and Duolingo. If I talk about IELTS, we would need overall 6.5 with at least 5.5 on each band score. If the student is enrolling on early learning and childcare program, over there we would need overall 6.5 with at least 6 on each band. And if the student is enrolling in any of the science programs, There we would need overall 7, no less than 6.5. Same goes with PTE. We would need overall 59 with at least 56 on each bench score. PTE is not acceptable for early learning and childcare or any of the science programs. However, if the student is giving Duolingo, we would need 115 as a score, and student would be eligible for each and every program available at RDC. Coming to the benefits for the students, studying at RDC. So divide the same into two different parts. For Nigeria student, definitely English language requirement would not much matter. But however, low cost of living at Red Deer City as compared to cities like Vancouver or Toronto. I'm sure you guys would agree to the same. If the city is comparatively smaller, the cost of living would definitely be on a lower end, even if we compare to the cities like Edmonton and Calgary, which are just 1 hour drive away. However, team, in addition to this, the opportunities are on the higher end. As we discussed earlier, students would be having opportunities to find the job not just in Red Deer City, but also in Edmonton and Calgary. So there are low cost of living and higher opportunities for all of the international students going to Red Deer College. Second thing is installment plans is available for all of the international students. Definitely we can understand, that this is the tough time world is going through. Everyone needs financial assistance as much as possible. So here we come into the picture. Let's say, for example, if the offer letter has been issued for the student, they would be having an options to pay the tuition fees. They can either pay 1 year tuition fee, either they can pay 1 semester tuition fee, or either they can pay just $1,400 and secure the admissions. So let's say, for example, if we have got $1,400 from the student, that means the admission has been confirmed. We'll be issuing admission confirmation letter and embassy letter. In addition to this, when the student would be there in the 3rd and 4th semester, they can apply for installment plans, and if approved, they can pay the tuition fees in 3 equal installments for each semester. This would be highly, helpful for the students who are looking forward to go there, work on their own, and pay their own tuition fees. Coming to the benefits of post-studying at RDC team. So RDC is in a process to be a university. As I said earlier, we are already in a process, and it might be 1 year or 2 years that we'll be getting Red Deer University. Second one is the university transfer programs. So apart from the university transfer studies, which we discussed earlier, let's say, for example, if the student is enrolling in Diploma of Business Administration, student completes the 2-year program, gets 3 years work permit, settle down, and if he or she thinks that if they want to pursue further and complete the bachelor's degrees, they can start from year 3 and year 4 with the partner university. So they just need to study 2 more years and they'll be getting the bachelor's degree certificate. As discussed earlier, all of our programs are employment structure programs, so that while studying, students will have hands-on experience, which will definitely help them grabbing the jobs as soon as possible and more competitively within the market. Last but not the least, team, Red Deer as an area is one of the fastest growing economies in North America, and is consistently ranked as a prime location for doing business. So what does this mean? This means that students would be having more opportunities as compared to today within next 2 years. Any questions, anyone? Hi, Follow, you there? Hello. Right, I guess we have a certain number of questions here. So I guess Frederick has given some feedback. Thank you very much, Frederick. All right, so first question is, how do we become recruitment agent of this college? So Frederick, to become our authorized agent, you can drop an email to Follow, and Follow will share across you the agent evaluation form and all the required document checklist. However, one of the major requirement here is the references which you guys will be providing. So if we talk about references, we would need references as per the criteria as I am going to describe. Criteria number 1, we would need total of 3 number of references of Canadian institutions, post-secondary institutions to be very specific. And out of those 3, we would need 2 as a public college or universities in the Canada. Criteria number 2, we would need direct employees of the university or the colleges as the references, and not any of the third-party organizations' employees. Criteria number 3, we would need that you must have sent minimum 5 to 10 students to that particular university or college in last 12 months. So these are the criteria of sharing across the references. And once you have mentioned them in the agent evaluation form, we'll be generating the reference check emails to those universities and colleges. Once everything is all good to go, we will be issuing you pre-approval. That means you will be able to promote Red Deer College, maybe on social media, maybe within the area. And as soon as you have your first application, we will be sharing across you the agent ID for the same, that is the agreement form. I guess
thank
is
you,
back.
Jay.
Yeah.
I think there is another question here. What is the instrumental payment amount for college? I think they're asking about what is the deposit, the minimum deposit that any student can pay when coming to Red Deer College.
Yeah, so that is 1,400 Canadian dollars. That is the minimum deposit one student has to pay, once they have got their offer letter.
Okay, thank you very much. There is another question. Is there age restriction for your programs?
There is no age restrictions for any of the programs at RDC. As far as student is, fulfilling the academic and English language requirement, which I guess not matters for Nigeria. So I guess as far as student is fulfilling academic requirements, they are more than welcome at RDC.
Okay.
Are you there, Folusu?
I think a deposit for 400. Hello?
Sorry? Yes?
Yeah, the agent is asking 1,400 Canadian dollar. That is the minimum deposit.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I think there is another agent asking you to go over the tuition again. I guess he joined late.
Sorry, did you got your question?
You should go over the tuition fee. I mean the slide is talking again.
All right, so tuition fees would depend on each individual program, right? So basically in the slide, we do not have any information about tuition fees, but it would depend on program to program. Some of the, programs have, if I talk about annually, 1 year fees, then it would be $14,000. Some of the programs would be having $16,000, and some of the programs would be having $21,000. To know more, you can definitely visit RDC's website, that is www.rdc.ab.ca. And over there, if you go to the international students section, you can definitely find out the fees of each and every programs at RDC. Or else, they can definitely contact you, Folusu, if they're looking forward for any of the particular programs tuition fees. And I guess you can ask me and I'll be able to help you with the same.
Okay, there's an agent asking for the PowerPoint presentation. We can get that one across to you later. So if you are still having more questions, you can ask now so that the facilitator can answer all of them. Jay, during my encounter with some agent, they do ask about the nursing program. So is the nursing program available to Nigerian students?
Yes, that is available. So you students would be having 2 options. One is practical nursing diploma, which would be for 2-year program, and another one is Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. These are the two programs which are available for international students as of now in September intake, I would say.
Okay. There's another agent. Is there for new agent? How can we become official agent without reference school?
Sorry, what was that?
Become an official agent without references. He's talking about signing up with Red Deer College.
Yes. So unfortunately,
without providing reference.
So unfortunately, that would not be possible with Red Deer College. I guess references would be the first step towards your agent agreement, and we would need the references, as I mentioned a couple of minutes ago. You would need all of the agent partners to fulfill all the requirements or the criterias which I mentioned, and then and only then we will be able to go ahead with the agent agreement.
Perfect, thank you. There's another question here. Is there a pharmacy program at Red Deer College?
Yes, we do have pharmacy program. We have pharmacy technician diploma, which is for 2-year program, and that is available in September intake.
Okay, thank you. I think, please, do you have accelerated notes?
Hello.
Hello, Jay.
Yes.
Do you have accelerated nursing program?
Your voice is breaking, follow, so I'm so sorry. Your voice is not clear.
Yeah. Okay. Nursing program.
Yes, so there are nursing programs, there are pharmacy programs, right? So we do have diploma of pharmacy technician. If I talk about pharmacy, we do have practical nursing diploma and bachelor's of science in nursing. If I talk about nursing program.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Please, attendees, if you still have more questions, you can ask now. This is an opportunity for you to hear from horse's mouth. And then there is another question. That means we will continue to be a sub-agent. I think the agent is asking question related to an agent that asks question concerning references. So he's asking that, are they going to be a sub-agent?
So we would need references, as I mentioned earlier, and without that, we'll not be able to go ahead with the agent application. And I guess, yes, if the agent is a sub-agent for any of the other agent partners, they would need to be that till the time we'll be getting the references as per our criteria.
Okay. All the questions asked. There is another question about being agents in Nigeria. They want to know the timeline, or probably the approximate timeline for Red Deer status to change to a university.
Approximately, let's say, for example, because of COVID, it's hard to say the exact time, but we are expecting the same within the 2 years of time.
Okay, thank you so much. An agent is also asking share requirements to be admitted into nursing program at Red Deer College.
Perfect. So if I talk about bachelor's of nursing in that scenario, I would go through the entry requirements which are required, So we would need overall 60% in grade 12, right, for the student. Also, we would need biology, mathematics, and physics as one of the subjects in grade 12 for the students. No score less than 50% in any of the subjects in grade 12. Additionally, if I talk about IELTS requirement, we would need overall 7, no score less than 6.5. Moreover, student would also need to give Casper test, which is one of the entrance test requirement. So how things work, we would be applying for the student first, right? Once we get the conditional offer letter, student will be giving Casper test. And on the basis of the result of the Casper test, we would be issuing the admission. So this would be based on the competitive admission, and the students who have scored the maximum in Casper test, they would be given the admission at Red Deer College.
Okay, thank you so much. I think there is another question here about visa application support.
Hello.
Hello, about visa application support document. Does Red Deer College provide supporting letter for the visa application?
Yes, so as far as the letters are concerned, we would be issuing 3 letters. One is the offer letter, another one is the admission confirmation letter, and third one is the embassy letter, which would state that the given student is enrolled in this particular program. And these are the total tuition fees, and this is the length of the program. So these are the 3 letters which students can expect from Red Deer College.
Yes, the same agent asks, is Red Deer in constant communication with their embassy here in Nigeria? I think the agent is talking about relationship between the Red Deer College and the High Commission in Nigeria.
I guess, Follow, you would be able to answer the same as you are the Nigeria manager. So I guess you would be able to answer
Actually,
the same.
Yeah, thank you. Let me answer the question. Every Canadian institution has the right and access to Canadian High Commission in Nigeria. So far, is an accredited and approved institution from Canada. So they have a good relationship. And on several occasions, when Canadian institutions visit Nigeria, they do pay a visit to the High Commission, especially the trade commissioners. So there is a good relationship between the Red Deer College and the High Commission in Nigeria. Thank you. So I think we have answered most of the questions. It looks like we have answered most of the questions. In case if we have missed any, we'll be getting back to you. Jay, anything else you would like to add before we close the session?
No, I would just like to thank each and everyone for joining the session today, and definitely we look forward for your agent applications, and to see you guys as one of our authorized agent partner and to work with you in future. Definitely, you guys can contact Follow for more information, and yes, we'll be looking forward to be in touch with you all soon. Thank you very much for all of your time.
Thank you, Jay. We at MSM are super excited to introduce to you Agent Summit 2021 live. And I will request all of you to follow us on our Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube platform to stay updated on our upcoming event. You can also visit our website at www.mscaremedia.com to be updated on our events. Thank you for participating in today's webinar. We hope to see you again next time. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.